Welcome back. Today, let's talk about Dow futures investing. We're going to cover what Dow futures are. How do you invest in them? How prices are determined? And when you can start trading them. So let's get right into it. The first thing we need to do is define what Dow futures are. So Dow futures, or DJA. Futures. It's an index that represents 30 large-cap U.S. companies. Now these 30 companies are some of the most recognizable brands in the world. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, etc. Now there are two ways you can actually invest in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. The first way is by buying the stock itself. So if you wanted to buy Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, you would simply buy the individual stocks. Now the second way is by buying a Dow Jones ETF. There are many different ETFs you can choose from, but the most popular ones are the SPY, the S&P 500, and the Diatrax, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. When you buy the stock, you're buying a small piece of ownership in that company. But when you buy a future, you're betting on where the price of that index will be at a future date. How are prices determined for Dow Jones futures? Well, the price of a Dow Jones future is determined by supply and demand. Supply and demand. Just like anything else, if more people want to buy a particular futures contract, the price will go up. If more people want to sell, the price will go down. So, how are Dow Jones futures traded? So Dow Jones futures are traded on the Chicago Board of Trade, and they're standardized contracts. This means that all the contracts are the same size. So if you buy one Dow Jones futures contract, you're buying 0.1% of the entire Dow Jones index. When can you trade Dow Jones futures? Well, futures are traded during regular trading hours, and they settle at the end of the day. So if you're wanting to buy or sell, you have to do it before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright you guys, thank you for watching this video. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already.